So after that little spout, I'm sitting in my room right now blasting one of our dramas. I'm just tired. Every time I fight for myself, every time you know, every time I vouch for myself, every time I like myself, every time I have any sort of self-esteem, every time I have to, call the cops or, look to somebody for help, the only thing that comes out of everybody's mouth is about my so-called mental illness or medication. I'm so sick and tired of nobody, everybody refusing to take responsibility for their behavior. And every time I call somebody into play, and like I said, the only reason I'm blasting this like this right now is because these walls are very thin, and I'm not going to sit up here and listen to my mother, talk badly about me to my son. I got my door closed right now, but, I don't want to hear the negativity, something wrong with her and all of this bull crap that she knows, she knows I can hear her. These walls thin as heck. I'm not going to sit up here and listen to her badmouth me from the other room. So every time she's in one of her little moods, which happens very often, I just come in the room, close the door, and blast something positive. I'm just tired, She told the police about my mental illness. What did that have to do? She sat in this room. We have a gas leak in here. We've had one for a very long time. That's why we, are having symptoms of aggression and sleeplessness. And, she has flu-like symptoms. I have flu-like symptoms. My son has flu-like symptoms because there's no landlord that we've had in this building that is willing to actually do the work around here. And my mother refuses to move out despite me having a 635 FICO score and income to match. I'm actually disabled. Section 8 is closed. I have had Section 8 twice, but because I was going through so much abuse, I was married at the time, and my ex-husband was very narcissistically abusive. Not to mention, I was going through the same thing with my family and with the cops and with the congregations that I am now. It's the same back then as it is now. And it was worse. And I'm stuttering now because I'm scared. I'm tired and I'm scared. And, it was a lot worse back then because I had my abusive ex-husband in the house. And when I say abusive, he actually punched a hole in the wall. He did stuff like that, messing around with the demons, cheating, having the chicks that he was cheating on me with, calling my phone, texting my phone, calling me all kinds of names, going to live with these chicks, bringing home diseases. And, I was going through all of that while trying to get the Section 8 finished. And not only would that have been impossible for me at that time, but the people working, in that field don't want to help you. They don't want to give you information. I knew nothing about Section 8. They don't want to give you information. They're very hateful. And I was going through that by myself, and I just couldn't deal with it. And I lost it. And I take responsibility for that. But now my credit and my income is good enough for me to actually finance something. And I kid you not, I can actually rent some. I've never rented anything before. I'm a first time home buyer and home renter, and I kid you not, I can't find housing anywhere. Because not only does everyone want you to make 3-4 times the rent, but they see the color of my skin, they hear the black in my voice, they see that I am unmarried, they see that I'm intelligent, and they immediately write me off. Like, I'm tired. Like, I can't even get housing outside of Illinois because it seems like the minute that they hear that you are from Illinois, they write you off. They don't want to help you. They deny you. I'm to the point where I'm going to have to live in my car because my car is all I got. My instruments are all I have. Like, and I kid you not, people are so hateful that they're trying to take even that from me. And I'm sorry, I'm going to fight you tooth and nail. There's only 3 things that I have left. my car, my instruments, and
and it's
Jehovah.
very painful to
And
see him follow a
I
course of
honestly
stubborn
feel like you
opposition to
people have
Jehovah.
even
But
taken
it's not just a
Jehovah from
question of
me.
taking sides with mere men, be it
I
God
feel
or
like you've
Moses or
taken
Aaron,
everything
who
from me.
simply want to remain
I
faithful to the
really
one
don't
who
have much
appointed
left at
Moses,
all.
Jehovah. So the whole
And the
matter
minute
boils
that
down
I
to,
try
how can I
to
put it,
hold you
loyalty.
people
Loyalty to
responsible
our
for
Father
the
and to
way that you
family,
treat me,
or loyalty to Jehovah.
even if it's just
It
me
grieves us to see our
feeling that
Father
way,
being
if I
swayed by what
bring
appears to be
up the
wrong motives.
subject,
Wrong
hey, that
motives? Here's
hurt.
something new. What do
Why
you mean
did
by
you
that,
do that?
Elkanah? Of course,
If
I can't break my
I
father's heart,
bring
and I in no
anything to
way
you
want to show
people's
disrespect for
attention,
him. But
it's
lately,
always
he seems to
mental
enjoy all the
illness
attention that
and
Days and
medication.
Abiram and On pay to him.
I'm
I wonder if
I'm
evidently he's
so
not content with the
fed
place our family
up.
has in God's
I
arrangement.
could scream.
It's not a small thing to be teachers
And
of
I'm the
Jehovah's
one who
law
has to
And to
keep
carry the
my
furniture
cool,
and utensils of the
because
tabernacle.
as
Sadly, though,
soon as I
it
blow
seems
up,
that our Father no longer
it's
finds satisfaction
CCC,
in serving the
that Erica,
suggestions of
she
Aaron
crazy.
and his priestly sons.
When I
What
have
about
a
Dathan,
normal
Abiram, and On,
human
who are distinguished leaders of
reaction
the Reubenites, as
to
well
the
as the
mess that I
250
keep
other
going through, to
chieftains
the
who
way
have
that I
claimed,
keep being
they all seem to agree with
treated
Korah.
by
Again,
everyone
I'm
around
sorry.
here, I
You
don't
have to think
understand
about their
why you
possible
people
motives.
are so
Could it be that since
incredibly
Reuben was the firstborn
hateful.
son of our
You're
forefather
not
Jacob,
open to
some
any
of these
agreement.
descendants of
I have
Reubens will
agreed with
resent
people
Moses
before,
exercising authority
and
over them?
even that is
But
not good
don't
enough.
forget that our family camps
The
near the
only
Reubenites.
thing that comes up,
There
do you
seems to
have
be
mental illness? Are you
considerable
taking
interchange of
medication?
thought
That
between
is
our
the only
father
thing.
and certain
And the
prominent men
fact
of
that you
Reuben.
people are acting the
I'm
way
very
you
much
are, that
afraid
is
that
a
things will
mental
soon
illness
get
in
out of hand.
itself.
Why do you have to be so narrow-minded?
But you got your
Maybe it's
mouths
time
open
for a
about
change.
my mental
Change is
illness
good.
all the time.
I wonder what you're going to do when it comes to a
You know what
showdown.
my
As
mental
far as
illness
I'm
is?
concerned, Amzai, I
Circumstantial
cherish the
depression.
honor that has
So
been
my
given to our
depression
family,
depends on
serving
my
Jehovah faithfully according
circumstances.
to his arrangement.
Yes, I do take medication for that when I need
I
to
feel the
take
same,
medication
cousin.
for that.
A day in Jehovah's courtyards is better than
But that
1,000
does
elsewhere.
not
We have chosen
excuse
to stand at the
your
threshold in the house of our
behavior.
God
That does not
rather than to move
excuse
about in the tents of wickedness.
being treated like
Still,
crap because of whatever
and now,
you
Amzai,
got running through
it's
your
good for you to
own
be
minds.
fearless.
That
Won't you
does
please
not
join my
excuse
brothers
being
and family for the evening meal?
trespassed from
The
places
first
because
part
I
of the
had to
meal is
fight
ready.
someone
Thank you.
who attacked me. That does not excuse being isolated. That does not excuse, oh, this is my house, so I'm going to do what I want to do. I can treat you any old kind of way I want to treat you. That does not excuse the behavior on your parts. I don't care what kind of mental illness you have. I don't care what kind of mental illness I have. I don't care what kind of medication you take. I don't care what kind of medication I take. Everybody has the responsibility to treat others like a human being, and so far I have gotten none of that.
Peace to you, my
And I am
brothers.
not the only one who is going through these things. But the minute I bring up anything that you people have done that may or may not have hurt me, it's, oh, she has mental illness, she takes medication. What does that have to do with your behavior? I'm tired of it. So at this point, you know, I'm going to have to risk being homeless to get away from all of this hatred and abuse. I can't take one more year of this mess. I can't take it. So I'm going to have to work hard like I always do. I hope you all feel better.